Hello, and welcome to another episode of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. We have one of the scan reward missions that popped up, so we're going after alloys and Elerium crystals. We also have some Advent loot that we, at least in theory, can pick up along the way. We're in the slums. And this is an easy mission, so we should only have 8 people. There are 2 changes that have been made that I kind of want to remark upon. The first is that the proficiency classes got updated. So that reworked some of the skills and skill trees. And this early on, it doesn't really affect us all that much. There are 2 changes, though, that are of note. The first is that with Marines, if you use machine guns or cannons, your mobility, you get a 2 mobility penalty. I'm not entirely sure when this shows, because if you put on like a machine gun, mobility still says it's just 12. So I'm not sure if that's something that gets applied once we load into the mission, or if something's bugged there. But that is one thing that at least should happen. The other is with the tech specialists. Instead of having the mechanical repairer ability here at Squatty, we have failsafe. So what failsafe does, it costs 1 action, but it removes any negative consequences from a failed hack. So if we have 2 actions, so we can hack without moving, we could do failsafe to remove any negative consequences and then try to hack. So if you want to try to hack like a turret or something, you could do it without any negative consequences. A mech, something like that. The other change that I've done is changing some of the XP requirements for promotion. So what I had done before is for everything corporal and above, I had given a flat 1.5 times vanilla XP requirement. The reason for doing so was that A, we would have these scan reward missions, possibly even every other mission. It sounded like from the mod, and it may end up being once now that I've kind of gotten the mods cleared up, that most of these scan rewards would result in a mission like this. That hasn't happened. I think this is maybe the 5th one we've done, and we finally got one. But also, in the late game, we would have just more enemies. We'll have more squad members, but we'll also have a lot more enemies to make up for it. So, because the last time I did this, I had colonels out the wazoo, just because we had so many enemies and building up so many, had so much XP. So, that's kind of to counter it. So what I've done is colonel is still 1.5 times, but kind of all the other ranks have a smaller increase from vanilla as we go down. So major is 1.4 times, captain is 1.3 times, lieutenant is 1.2 times, sergeant is 1.1 times, and then corporal is actually the same as vanilla. As a result, it looked like we had 2 people in the armory who needed promotions, but we'll do that after this mission. The other thing that I kind of thought about is with Phillips having 5 HP, it would be kind of nice to give him a vest, except we don't have the money for it. And if we did, I would probably just make a med kit anyway. So, yeah. Speaking of med kits, the other thing I want to do right after this mission is finish scanning for the black site, or the black market, pardon me. So we can hopefully sell some things there to get enough money to A, buy a replacement medkit for the one we lost when when Demon, I think it was Demon, got captured by the Warlock. And 2, we need to start recruiting people, because I'm out of rookies and we still need people. I have no sappers. There might be a couple, I'm not sure if there are any other classes with only 1 person, but I know there are some classes with only 2 people. And I need to get them to 3. And I just generally need more people on my roster, because you've seen the status of my roster, I'm sure.
tip from one of our resistance contacts that Advent is moving a data vault carrying files critical to their latest project through this area on a transport vehicle. We're heading in to seize that data. It's the only way we're going to slow down their operation. Take out any hostile forces near the transport. Secure the area and lock down the assets. Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed. We got a last-minute tip that Advent has additional materials stashed somewhere in the AO, but we don't have an exact position. The clock is ticking, but we should still try to recover that gear if possible. I mean, obviously that's a low priority thing is to get those. So I guess the priority is to try to get up on this roof if possible. Okay, we have a sectoid and a purifier over there. I don't see any chests in this restaurant. That's what I think these additional materials would be in if we had them.
Affirmative.
Copy that. Already there.
So they didn't move.
I'm on it, Commander.
So I wonder. So we have a data tab inside. I'm assuming we're hacking something.
Affirmative, Commander.
It's either the door or something else.
Rolling out.
So I want to keep hidden in case they decide to wander up this ladder, or even if someone decides to wander up that ladder.
Affirmative. Time to motor.
There's no... Well, there's almost no... I kind of want to go here with her. Wow, okay. This is easy. Too easy.
Position confirmed.
I mean, we could conceivably do this without them even being in vision. The way we're going, anyway.
Position confirmed. I'm on the move.
Because I'm thinking, if we, like, blow out the side of this van and then hack, I guess that would just depend. It looks like it is on... We would have to make sure to blow out just the side of the van.
I'm on it.
Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering
Affirmative.
now.
Covering now. That's affirmative.
There is a purifier there. Right there. I kind of want to come back up,
On the move.
having seen that. So I don't want these guys to reveal and then shoot. So
Moving to
this is
designated
out of view of
coordinates.
that sectoid group. This, in theory, is out of
Roger that.
view of that sectoid group.
Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
I'm on it.
They came closer. You see them. But no one else does.
Move into designated
So
position.
I'm wondering if we do this. I don't want to blow up. Here's the problem. Does this blow up the thing? Doesn't. I hope this doesn't reveal another group.
We've got the objective in sight.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, good.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Oh, it did reveal them. That is very unfortunate.
That's right.
Well,
Here I come.
this would kill it. Well, maybe. I kind of need to do it, though.
Your flesh is weak. How many is that now?
Heading to that location.
Uh... Can see what this does. Yikes.
Incoming fire at this position.
Oh, they both missed. Everyone missed. Okay. So we need to be able to get into position to hack this thing next time. We have a stasis we can use. I kind of don't want to move there. Unless you can maybe run over here. Is this even... Yeah, this is in theory cover. That's a long way though. I kind of want to be in the... I could come here. It's a long shotgun shot, but I kind of want to be in cover from a return fire if he has one. What else can we do? So I'm thinking we could come here. If he moves here, he can see the two purifiers, but not... not the hunter. Three to 5. If we throw a grenade and get the 4, that would be an automatic kill. We could grenade here and get 2. If we stasis this guy. Her spot would open up if she moves down, which would be which is a flank, actually. Okay, so let's do
Heading
this.
to that location.
Although I don't necessarily need a flank there, do I? Well, okay. We'll see how this goes first. She could also come here. I wonder if flashbanging gets rid of the return fire ability. Doesn't she have a flashbang still? Yes, she does. Okay. Let's think this through. We have a stasis, which we could, if they're the only ones left, actually use on anyone, including this hunter. If we want to stand out in the open. There is another group out here, I believe. That's the other thing to worry about here. So as long as we can kill 2. We could flashbang these 2. Which I think disables the return fire. I think I'm gonna run up here just to see what the shot is like. 73%'s not bad. I guess the first question is, can. I can actually do it from back here, although I think I will move up.
Finally.
So let's do this. Let's do this flashbang.
Light him up.
Let's do this shot.
Only the best.
That's useful. Except now there's fire right here. Which I guess it's... We'll want to make sure that we move from there. This is 100%. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to get rid of his cover and grenade him.
Targeting hostile with grenades.
And then I'm gonna come down here basically as close as, or as, only as far as I need to come.
Finally.
And stasis him.
Shields.
I hope that didn't drop anyone. Not yet. They will need to move. Okay, first things first. I'm actually just going to get into this
I'm
corner.
on my way.
We might as well go for the large cache, right? We would have gotten the small cache, but at 48%.
Menace 1-5.
So mission's
Status
complete.
confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
89%. So what I'm actually going to do here is reload.
That's how it's done.
Then I think I'm actually just going to come down here.
Let's do this.
'Cause I don't know how long that roof's going to last.
I'm on it.
Tired of
I think I'm just going to get everyone behind this van.
Affirmative, covering now.
So I don't want to risk revealing anyone. We might get a reinforcement drop here. Nope. Okay, so now that the difficult part is done, I'm trying to look around to see if we have any of these crates that we can grab stuff out of, but I don't actually see anything. I'm gonna reload everyone in Overwatch again.
Oh yeah, Overwatch.
Good to go. Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Overwatch.
Up. Damn. You have a hole in your
Target's still
shirt.
up.
Dead. We have stasis again. We can't quite... Okay, run and gun is out for 2 turns, so we need to be somewhat cautious about how we do things here. 82%. Nice. Now we can willy-nilly the sectoid, I think. Whoops. Does someone have a grenade? Well, you do, but I need you. I think he has a grenade, though I might just, we might not even need it. Actually, we should be able to just combat. No, we need 3.
Tired of waiting around.
51.
Not good.
Oh, he apparently took out his cover, even though it's still only... Well, it doesn't matter.
Enemy destroyed.
Status confirmed.
Nice.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
Okay, that was a little hairy. We are probably lucky to get out of there with a flawless with those 3 people taking shots, but luckily they took pistol shots, which weren't very good, except for the one with the 75. But we disoriented that hunter. We used some flashbangs. We got some good shots. I never saw any of those containers to get more stuff. But, oh well, I guess. We needed that very badly.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements.
There was that one turn where I probably was sitting there thinking about how I was going to do the turn for like 5 minutes. But, I mean, I almost need to in this situation. More thinking, less doing.
If every mission goes this smoothly,
No
it's only
promotions,
a matter
though.
of time before we regain control of the planet.
Unfortunately. Autoloader, hair trigger, expanded magazine.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
So Riley's at 6 out of 8. Who else went on this mission? 7 out of 8. So close. 7 out of 8. 10 out of 20.
I can see the allure of the Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
So Nahe is one of the people who got promoted because of the XP changes. So, I don't think there was really anything considerably different. The main thing with them is Brace only takes 1 turn now. So it doesn't end your turn, so you can reload and brace, or brace and reload. We can brace and take a shot, I think, now, because we're using advanced weapon handling, so we have snapshot. So that's actually pretty big. So let's see what skills she has. High approach angle and firing at enemies at a lower elevation while braced, which is now easier. Negate 50% of the defense they receive from cover. So that's pretty big. Hollow targeting no longer ends the turn and effect persists for +1 turns. So the thing about hollow targeting, I mean, if I have a regular sniper who doesn't have advanced weapon handling and maybe moves and can't shoot, hollow targeting might be something that they can, you know, something effective that they can do in the meantime. For Nahe, since she can move and shoot, I'm not actually sure how worthwhile hollow targeting is because she's basically always going to be able to shoot, in theory. Gain plus 15 critical chance against enemies that cannot see you. And gain a stalk ability, toggle ability that lowers both the marksman mobility and detection radius while active. I mean, I think this is the one to get the high approach angle. The other one who needs promotion is Samantha Long. So now she's a corporal. So we can either get 1 point of regenerating standard armor, which, okay, I guess. +1 battle scanner, +1 to equip battle scanners. I mean, okay. Makes partial cover behave the same as full cover for the soldier. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. So all cover is high cover, especially with the wounds we're taking. So, well, actually, I'm probably going to have to go back and redo this. And probably the same thing with Nahe, actually. Because, look, see, she still has repair protocol because I haven't been able to fix her tree, her skill tree yet because she's still wounded. But, so I'm not sure that, so that actually doesn't necessarily show the changes yet. I don't know how much or whether that's changed. I'll find out when I get there, I think. If anything appreciable's changed, when I have to change that, I'll let people know. So we have 8 days until Timmy's back, 4 days until Draska's back, 6 days until Eclipse is back. I don't know if we'll last that long, because it's been a while since our last regular mission. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get that really within 2 or 3 days. We do want to do the black market here. We do have another contact.
I was born of the elders of
Alright.
of their very essence to
I
serve
don't
as
think
their
we would buy
greatest
anything here.
champion. For the gods have many children, but I am the true instrument of their will.
I mean, we could...
And they instill in me an understanding of their gifts that none other can comprehend.
Blah, blah, blah. We could buy supplies if we just had to. So sectoids. I don't know how many sectoids we need. I kind of want to research sectoids so we can get mind shields for the next time we fight the warlock. Because at the very least, our field medic needs to be immune to mind control, so he can fix anyone who is mind controlled. But one thought is like if we had like an assault infantry with the mind shield and our field medic with the mind shield, then our assault infantry can go after the warlock while everyone else is kind of, you know, dealing with the other shit he throws at us. So we'll need one. I know we'll need one for... I'm pretty sure we need one for the autopsy. I don't know if we need 1 or 2 for each mind shield. So I think I'm going to take us down to 5. I'm not selling trooper corpses. I'll sell some of these. The problem with this is we just don't have... just don't have a lot. I don't know how much we need to make a med kit.
Hey, Commander.
60, which we now have. So that takes care of that. Now, how much do we need?
We noticed early on that the event
Hire
has a tendency
someone.
to dip forward when the power core is under load without the engines engaged.
40.
At first, I thought maybe it was a stabilizer issue. But now I'm starting to think it's
So we
all
need
just part of the
35 supplies. So we're getting 4 of these. I thought I had set it to 3, but I mean, that's better than what we were getting, I guess.
Market is open.
So what, we need $35. How many Advent Trooper corpses do we need? Surely we're going to be fighting more Vipers, right? I think we need 1 for the autopsy. We need at least 1 for battlefield medicine, right? Which is why I'm leery of selling any more of these. I don't know if we need any more officers. I think that's just enough. We are skimming it. So, if I remember, this is one of Prince's characters. So what I'm wanting to do is grab characters from people who don't have someone in the roster yet, which I think the main 2 in this list are Prince, who actually has 2 people here, Van Wellharms and Laverne, as well as Pine, who I believe also has 2. Does she have 2 people here? I know Alessandra's 1. Actually, not sure. But I'll buy Vant Wellharms, I guess, first. And I can put them into Guerrilla Tactics School. And you are most definitely becoming a sapper. I guess I can read your bio when you're out. Hey, Zergle's back on the treadmill. What's new? 6 days until the infirmary's done. So we have a guerrilla op that popped up. That popped up, I think, when I was coming in from the save.
If you ask me, these Templars are just as crazy as my brother. What is it about psionic energy that seems to drive them so completely mad?
So we have supplies, and we have this guerrilla op. Now, one thing I want to look at.
Attention to these chosen, Commander. They each seem to have unique advantages in combat that we should avoid.
So this only shows the 1 strength for the warlock. So I don't know if that's a bug or what's up with that. Maybe it was expecting 2 strengths and he only had 1, and that's why it bugged out the display. But anyway, if we do that guerrilla op, we'll get 1 of these 2. If it's anything other than Wild Hunt, it's kind of not worth it. We have our next retaliation imminent. So I don't know if I want to trigger a mission as much as I would like to. So I think I'm going to go down for the supplies because we obviously need that as well.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar.
We are going to have to make contact here over at Western Europe, I think, too. Although I don't know if I really want to go after a facility with an alien ruler on it either. Well, speaking of the retaliation.
You led them down this path, Commander. And now your friends are going to pay the price.
So this is the Haven Assault. So this is the one with the Resistance people fighting back. I don't think the Hunter should show up. This is moderate, so we'll have 9 people. So Flynn is coming. So Flynn, he's now, instead of needing 60 to get to lieutenant, he now only needs 48. So, you know, that's already a pretty big improvement as far as getting to 6 people. 3 people. So, Timmy should be back probably for the next mission. Eclipse should probably be back for the next mission. Drass should be back for the next mission. He's out only 30 hours. But once we get all these heal times are going to suddenly be cut in half when this infirmary gets 10 days. Really? So let's see. Bringing in assault infantry might be good. Oh, these people didn't get, didn't get the bonding that I was thinking they might. Let's see if we can get some of these people promoted. If we can. So I think I'm going to bring Thomas out. Because we have Zergel as another assault infantry we can bring out if we need to. Okay, Flynn's will is all the way back up. The only thing I'm worried about bringing some of these people out is getting tired or shaken. But I don't exactly have a lot of choice here. I guess we can bring Spud as our field medic to try not to have everyone be... not have everyone be tired. Maybe I will bring Zergel. Because I kind of want to try to bring out people who aren't going to be tired if possible. Which I don't think is going to really be... Whoops, I replaced the wrong person. There. So we have full will, full will, full will. I don't know if there's anyone else with full will who's available. 59 out of 50. 41 out of 47. He is. I don't particularly like marksman on this type of mission, though. That's the thing. Bringing a psionic to Soul for guaranteed damage and to tie people down could be big, though. Let's go ahead and just make weapons available so we can give them to people. So for you, do I want to bring the machine gun? It's one less damage than the pulse rifle, but we do get we have the stock. His mobility's back down to 12. Why is that? Was that a proficiency pack thing that got changed? I don't know. I thought he had 14 before. Actually, I'm almost certain he had 14 before. Because that's one reason why I liked him, is because he had so much mobility. Guess you get the pulse rifle. You already have the pulse rifle. Assault infantry, marine, field medic, psionic. Tech specialist isn't, I mean, it isn't all that useful, although she would get promoted. She'd be our second corporal tech specialist. He would almost certainly complete his bond with Zergel if he goes out. We could go out with 2 Marines, I suppose. Because he doesn't have, you know, that thing that allows you to do snapshot and all that stuff. So this is a mission where we're probably going to need to run. So that's why I'm kind of really I think I'm gonna bring out a second infantry or a second marine. Do we want to bring out? We probably want to bring out a flash. Oh, we have right. We have the med kit. So med kit, yes. Let's give you the flashbang, I guess. I think this is what we're gonna do. So another Haven Assault. Hopefully this better go better than the last one. We'll take Saikal, the Answer, Spud, Aran, and Suyoi. And we will see how this goes. And hopefully, if this goes well, then hopefully we'll start getting some of our other people back. We'll get the infirmary built. And we'll start on the road to recovery, hopefully. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here next time.